Hi friends! I thought I would send you this new and improved Malaysia Flow 2.0 way back when you all believed in me and encouraged me to start down this path, this journey that's brought me so many places and taught me so much. Hopefully you can see how much I've grown. I've also included in this the old one, in case maybe your disc stopped working. I've now made it digital, so you have access to both. Hopefully you use this one though instead, please. Hopefully you like it. You'll notice that something we didn't have back then are going to be in there. We have some props around, so make sure that you have those for yourself. As you start, we are going to start with a little seated breath. Thank you again for all your encouragement and your support throughout the years. I truly appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy this. Thank you. Let's start seated. Allow yourself to come into the room, onto your mat, and into your body. Take a moment to check in with your breath, check in with your body, just acknowledging where you are in this moment in time. And then letting that go, allowing yourself to become more present within your breath. We're going to do 5 rounds of breath together. Wherever you are, exhale fully. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Inhale. And sigh out the mouth. Keeping your eyes closed, bring your hands to your heart center. Lift your chest into your thumbs as your thumbs press into your chest. We'll set our intention as we open this practice today with 1 Om. Take a full inhale. Release the hands. Allow your eyes to blink open and come to standing. Go ahead and come to the top of your mat. Have your blocks handy in case you need them. We're going to do a half sun salutation, A series, B series. We're going to go through each of those 2 times. So using your breath, I'll guide you through with movements and actions the first round. The second round, just the inhales and exhales. So come to the top of your mat. Ground down into those feet, either hip distance and parallel, or bring those big toes to touch, standing nice and tall. Ground down into all 4 corners of your feet. Activate all sides of your legs as you lift your chest. Tailbone drops. Shoulders release away from the ears. Exhale fully here. Inhale, takes those arms up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, refold. Press into the legs. Inhale brings you up. And exhale, hands to heart. Second round, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, refold. Inhale brings you up. Exhale, hands to heart. Adding on, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold, nice long spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back to plank. another inhale there. And exhale, lower knees or toes all the way to the floor. Ground through those toes. Inhale, shoulders roll back, lift the chest. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes. Press back, knees or toes to plank. Pause there, take an inhale. And exhale, downward dog. Good, take a few breaths here. Press down and away with the hands. Lift the hips up and back toward the top, the ceiling as your inner thighs spiral back. Draw in through the lower belly and then let that neck grow long as the top of the head reaches toward the thumbs. Nice full inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, look toward your hands. Exhale, hop, step, or walk both feet forward. Inhale, nice long spine. And exhale, refold. Inhale, takes those arms all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart. Second round, inhale brings you up. Exhale, fold, strong legs. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, plant the hands, hop, step, or walk back to plank, lowering as you exhale, knees or toes. Inhale, shoulders go back, baby cobra, cobra, upward dog. And then exhale, meeting up, downward facing dog. Pressing down through those hands. Check the alignment of your hands if the creases of your wrists are pointed to the top of your mat. Your fingers are spread wide. And then drop back, take a look to your feet. Your second toe is in line with the middle of your ankle as your heels press straight back. Take another full inhale there. And exhale. Inhale, look toward your hands. Exhale, hop, step, or float, both feet forward. Make sure they're even. Take an inhale, long spine. And exhale, fold. Press down into the legs. Inhale, brings those arms up. And exhale, hands to heart. Going into the B series. Bend the knees. Inhale, reach those arms. As you exhale, fold, straighten the legs. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, plant the hands, hop, step, or walk back to plank. Your choice through the vinyasa, straight to downward dog. Exhale, lower. Inhale, shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts to the ceiling. Exhale, heel to bum, open it up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw knee to nose, stepping it forward. Back heel stays up this round. Inhale brings you up to that high lunge. Exhale for a breath. Take an inhale there. And exhale, hands to the floor. Step it back. Take an inhale in your plank. Exhale, lower knees or toes. Inhale, shoulders roll back. Exhale, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Nice full inhale there. And exhale. Pressing down through the hands, lengthening that chest toward the thighs as your sit bones lift toward the ceiling. Exhale fully. Inhale, looks toward those hands. Exhale, hop, step, or float, both feet forward. Inhale, nice long spine. And exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, reaches those arms. And as you exhale, press to stand. Second round. Inhale here. And exhale. Bend the knees. Inhale, reach the arms up. Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, long spine. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the hands. Hop, step, or back. Through plank to Chaturanga. Inhale, shoulders roll back. Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Downward facing dog. Press down into those hands. Turn those outer edges of your shoulder blades toward the floor. And then draw the tips of your shoulder blades down your back. Lower belly draws in. One more full inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, takes the right leg lifted to the ceiling. Exhale, heel to bum. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw knee to nose, stepping it forward. Back heel's gonna come down this time. Reach it up, warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. Lift up through the chest, take an extra inhale here. And exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, steps you back. Exhale, lower knees or toes, Chaturanga. Inhale, shoulders roll back, upward dog. Exhale, press it back, downward dog. Nice full inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, left leg reaches. Exhale, heel to bum, open it up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draws knee to nose, step that foot forward. Back heel comes down, inhale, reaches you up, Virabhadrasana one. Big inhale there. And exhale, hands to floor. Inhale, steps you back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, shoulders draw back. Exhale, pressing back. Nice full inhale. And exhale. Draw up through the belly. Lengthen the top of the head toward the end of your mat. Breathe fully, listening to your breath. Finding the stability and strength with your breath. Exhale fully. Inhale, look toward your hands. Exhale, hop, step, or float, both feet forward. Inhale, long spine. And exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, reaches those arms. Utkatasana. Exhale, pressing to stand. Tadasana. Good, adding on here. Stepping your legs out nice and wide on your mat. As wide as your arms are long, have your feet nice and wide. You might want your blocks, if you have your blocks, place them behind you on your mat. And then bring your hands to your hips. Roll the shoulders back. Put a little bend into the knees and take your right toe turned to the top of your mat. Left toes turning out or slightly in. Heel and arch lined up as you bend into that front knee, stacking your front knee over your front ankle. Draw the pelvis wide as you start to reach those arms. Reach out through the arms, relax the shoulders, gaze over those front fingers. Virabhadrasana 2. Warrior 2. Press down into the feet as you imagine drawing the heels toward one another and then expand out through the back outer edge of your foot and that front knee drawing toward your right pinky toe. Big inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, straightens that front leg. Exhale, extend the right sideways forward, reaching that right arm down to the block or floor behind the calf. Pressing out, make sure you press into something, open the chest, shoulder blades draw onto the back, and then that left arm reaches high. Press that left hip back, draw that right hip under, and then drop the tailbone to your back heel to open the chest more. Taking the gaze up to that top hand. Take another inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, looking down. As you exhale, bend into that right knee. That right hand can stay behind the knee or go to the inside. First thing, take that left hip, draw it back. Draw the shoulder blades onto the back, and then take that top arm, reach it overhead. Parsva Konasana. Opening up the chest, pressing the outer edge of the back foot. Press that front knee into the front arm. Maybe take your gaze up. Another full inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, takes the top arm up. Exhale, looking down. Press down into that bottom hand as you inhale, bring yourself back up, warrior 2. Exhale, pause there. Take an inhale, bending or straightening into that right leg. Turn those toes to the long of your mat, hands to your hips. Take a big inhale, lift the heart. As you exhale, hinge forward halfway and pause. Press into the outer edges of your feet. Draw up through the inner thighs. Send your heels back as you lift your kneecaps. And then release the hands to the blocker floor. Take another inhale, lengthen the spine as you send the sit bones back. And then exhale, forward fold any little bit. Shoulder blades draw onto the back. Take another full inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, long spine. As you exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, lengthen, nice long spine again. Lift the elbows toward the ceiling, shoulder blades draw toward one another. And then as you exhale, start to hinge forward from the hips. Keep lifting the elbows to the ceiling. I like to even take my hands, grab onto those hip bones and lift those hip bones up as I send my inner thighs back. Press back through the heels. Let your head and neck drop toward the floor. One more full inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, lifts the chest, lengthen forward. Exhale, press into the legs as you lift the chest. Good. From there, taking the left toe, turn it out to the left. Right toe is back, bending into that front knee. Front knee stacks over the front ankle, and then extend the arms, Virabhadrasana 2. Draw those shoulders down and away. Lengthen tailbone toward your heel as you start to lengthen that left knee toward the left pinky toe. Finding your breath. Exhale fully. Inhale, straightens that left leg. Exhale, extends the left sideways long. Hand comes down to blocker floor. Right arm reaches up, draw the shoulder blades onto the back as that right hip draws forward. Left hip bone draws back and tailbone drops to your back heel. Gaze goes up to that top arm, reaching straight up over the eyes. Take another full inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, looking down. As you exhale, bend into that left knee. Elbow can come to the thigh or hand stays behind. Take a big inhale, draw the right hip back as you open the chest. And then exhale, top arm reaches overhead. Find the length from wrist to armpit to hip, and then hip to heel. Take another full inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, top arm reaches. Exhale, looking down. Press down to that front foot. Inhale, presses yourself back up, warrior 2. Exhale. Inhale, straightens that left leg. Exhale, hands to the hips, parallel those feet. Take another inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, forward fold, nice long spine, pause halfway. Prasarna Padottanasana. Take those hands behind the back, interlink the fingers. Try to keep those palms pressing together as you lengthen the arms away from the head. And then exhale, hinge forward more, bringing those arms overhead, reaching them toward the ceiling. Top of the head lengthens down and away from the hips as the arms reach up toward the ceiling from the head. Legs are still active. All 4 corners of your feet pressing firmly. One more full inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hands come to the low back if they're not there already. Exhale, release them to the blocker floor. Inhale, long spine. And then as you exhale, folding forward, hands can stay at the floor to the block. Maybe you grab your big toes, elbows point out. Shoulders draw away from the ears, top of the head lengthens away from the hips as you start lifting those sit bones higher. Elbows draw away using a little bit of arm strength. Your inhales will lengthen you. Your exhales go deeper. One more full inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen out, nice long spine. Exhale, put a little bend into the knees. Take the hands to the hips. On your inhale, stand up. Exhale, release the arms. And then stepping to the front of your mat. Take a nice full inhale there. And exhale. Inhale, takes the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, refold. Inhale, takes the arms all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart. Adding on here. Inhale, takes the arms up. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen, Ardha Uttanasana. As you exhale, keep the right foot forward, step the left foot back. Let that left heel drop down for Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale, takes those arms up. Vira 1. Press into the feet. Draw that right hip back, left hip forward as you draw the left ribs, and then lengthen up through the chest, pressing into that back leg strongly. Maybe take the gaze up, maybe palms press. Another full inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, straightens the front leg. Exhale, hands to your hips as you really square the hips, taking that left foot out and up slightly to make those hips square to the front. Press into the front foot. You have options here. Grab elbows, interlake hands, or reverse prayer. Lift the chest, roll the shoulder blades back. Exhale, forward fold. Parsvottanasana. Draw that right hip back, left hip forward, and start to lengthen the chest forward. Both legs are super active. Imagine you're pushing the feet away, but also drawing your heels toward one another. One more full inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, lengthens the chest. Exhale, bends into that front knee. Inhale, releases the arms. Exhale, press to standing. Hands come to heart. Take your back leg, extend it long. Lift up through the chest, roll the shoulders back. As you exhale, rotate toward the right. And then take that left elbow down to your right knee. Press palms together, lift your chest up as your thumbs come to your chest, and then really engage that back leg. Take another full inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, looking down. Exhale, release both hands down. Take an inhale, lengthen, look forward. And as you exhale, step the back foot to meet the front. Inhale, long spine. And exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine here. As you exhale, step the right foot back. Coming into that warrior one, back heel drops. Inhale, takes those arms up. Draw those right ribs forward as you lift the chest. Press into that back heel, and then maybe those palms start to press. Good, keep bending into that front knee, back leg super straight. Take another full inhale. Exhale. Inhale, straightens that front leg. As you exhale, hands to your hips. Take that right leg out to the side slightly and up to really square the hips. Press down, lift the heart. And then exhale, whatever position your hands want to be in. And then forward fold, lengthening over that front leg. That right hip's going to want to draw back, so draw it forward. Press into the front leg, and then draw the shoulder blades back. Nice full breaths here. Gazing to your big toe. One more full inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lifts the heart. Exhale, bends into that front knee. Inhale, release the arms as you exhale, lift the heart. Hands come to heart. And then take that back leg, extend it back, come into a high lunge. Take an inhale, lift the chest, power up that back leg. Exhale, rotate to the left. Then taking that right elbow to the top of the left thigh. Press palms together, lift the chest to the thumbs, power up that back leg as you initiate that twist from the side. So Pavrita, Parsvottanasana. Breathing. Good. Take another full breath. Exhale. Inhale, looking down. Exhale, releases those hands to the floor. Take an inhale there. And exhale, step it forward. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Press down into the legs. Inhale brings you up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, plant the hands. Step or hop back. Finding your way to plank. Pause there, take an inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, shoulders roll back. Exhale, meeting up, downward facing dog. Nice full inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, hop, step, or float, both feet forward. Inhale, long spine. And exhale, fold. Inhale, takes those arms all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart. Good, release the hands by your side. Coming into a couple balancing poses. Use the wall, chair, whatever you need for your balancing. You're gonna ground down equally into both feet to begin. Standing in Savasana, equal standing pose. And then coming into tree pose, or restful. So you're gonna find your weight into your left leg. As you inhale, start to bring your right knee to your chest. Flex that right foot, take an inhale. And as you exhale, open the leg out to the right. Draw your heel to your bum on your inhale. Exhale, draw the knee out, engage that outer hip. And then coming in, maybe you grab the ankle, the foot comes into the inner thigh, maybe it comes to the calf. Just not on the knee, making sure you're keeping those tendons safe in your knee, your ligaments. And then hands can stay by your side for balance, to hips, to heart, maybe arms start to grow. Press palms, lift the chest, and relax the shoulders, whatever form you're in. Good. Standing leg strong, pressing into the leg as you lift the chest. One more inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, hands to heart. As you exhale, bring the foot away from the leg, bring it back out to the side. Exhale to center. Good, as you inhale, draw knee to knee. Exhale, draw heel to bum, reach back for the inside of your foot. Pressing the foot into hand, hand into foot, and then take the top arm up, and then start to kick the leg back. Draw up through the chest, draw in through the lower belly. Keep lifting chest, lengthening leg back. Good, Najarajasana, dancer pose. One more full inhale. Exhale. Inhale comes back to center. As you exhale, release the foot down, release the hand down. Hands to heart. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Finding yourself grounded into that equal standing position, release the hands. Good. Standing leg strong. That's your right leg this time. As you inhale, draw your left leg up to your chest. Exhale, draws the knee to the side. Inhale, squeeze heel to bum. And then exhale, placing that foot into your leg wherever's appropriate to you. Tailbone lengthens, hips open, arms maybe start to reach. Nice full breaths here, wherever you are, shoulders relaxed. Legs active. Full breaths here. Good, one more full inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, coming back from where we came, taking that left knee to the side. Exhale to center. Inhale, knee to knee. Exhale, reach back with the left hand to the inside. That just opens the shoulder. Take an inhale, lift the arm. Exhale, press the foot into hand, hand into foot, knee drops down. And then on your next inhale, start to open it up. Good. Pressing those hips forward, rolling the shoulder back, standing leg strong. Good, one more full inhale. Exhale. Inhale brings you back to center. And exhale, release. Good, hands to your heart center, take a big inhale. And exhale, release those arms. The next one, if you need a strap, you can use a strap, or you can just keep your knee bent. Right, so we're going into Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana, right, or extended hand to big toe. So ground down, I'm going to go sideways to begin. Ground down, shift your weight into that left leg, and then inhale, start to draw your right knee up. Exhale, you can even just grab onto your right knee if you need, or grab onto your big toe, or the outer pinky edge of your foot, or use your strap. Start to extend that right leg long. So even if you don't have a strap, you can hold on to the big toe, draw the knee in, roll the shoulders back. Over time, maybe leg straightens, but keep the chest lifted. On your exhale, open the leg out to the side. Keep lifting the chest, push through the heel. Nice full breath. Inhale brings you back to center. Exhale. Inhale, keeps the leg lifted, release the bind, hands to hips, lift the chest, point the toe. Another big inhale, lift, and exhale, release. Good, inhale, hands to heart, and exhale, release the hands. Second side, this time facing you. Ground down into that right foot. As you inhale, lift the left knee. Exhale, either grab the knee, grab the big toe, outer edge of your foot. Roll the shoulders back, start to straighten that leg. So again, you can keep it bent, working on the chest and your balance, or start to straighten the leg out. Lift the chest. One thing to mention is if your leg is super low and you can't straighten it, it's way down here, it's better just to hold your knee. And on your exhale, open it up. Good, breathing there. Open the chest, standing leg strong. Inhale brings you back to center, finding your balance. Exhale, release that toe, lift the chest, roll the shoulders back, point through the toe. Big inhale, lift, and exhale, release. Inhale, hands to heart. And exhale, release them down. Good, step those feet wide again. And not super wide, but a little bit wider than hip distance. Turn your heels in, toes out, bend those knees. So as you bend your knees, you're going to squat back, press down into those hands, and then roll those shoulders toward your ears. So a lot of times we say away from your ears, but you want to find most of your weight in your arms here. So you're lengthening your spine. Take an inhale here. And then as you exhale, roll your right shoulder forward. Keep your right arm straight. Your left arm might bend, but keep your right knee away. So you're finding a stretch in the side waist. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, drop the left shoulder forward. Inhale comes back to center. Exhale. Good, as you inhale, lift the chest. Exhale takes the arms wide, and then hands to your heart. Rocking a little bit from side to side. Take another inhale. And exhale. Inhale, straightens the legs. Exhale, hands to your hips. Start to heel toe those feet in, and then step them in. Coming to the top of your mat, coming into Utkatasana, chair pose. So bring those big toes together, bring your inner edges together if it's comfortable. If not, keep them hip distance apart. Bend the knees, inhale, reach those arms back toward the floor, see if you can sit low. And then exhale, bring the arms just forward. Draw in through the lower belly, sit a bit lower, maybe arms reach. As the arms reach, lengthen tailbone down. Maybe look to your hands. Good, take another inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, stand in the legs, reach up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine. As you exhale, plant the hands, step it back, plank. Take an inhale there. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rolls forward to plank. Exhale, lower knees or toes, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take a nice full inhale there. And exhale. Inhale, rolls forward to plank. Pause there. Good, ground down to the feet. So you can stay here in plank. You can even drop your knees. We're going to do a little chaturanga hold. So that low plank hold. If you're going low plank and maybe you can't do from toes, start from your knees today. So come with me. Exhale, lower. Roll the shoulder blades back. Just come till you feel like you're about to collapse and back off a little. Straighten one leg, take an inhale. Exhale that knee down. Inhale, straighten the other leg. Exhale down. Pause, press down, maybe both legs straighten. Back down, one more time, both legs straighten. Back down, hardest part, inhale, press up. Exhale, downward dog. Good, press into those hands, lengthen top of your head toward your thumbs. Big inhale there. And up and off. Good, as you inhale, roll forward plank. Exhale, bring those knees down. Knees under the hips, toes are tucked. Hands under the shoulders. Inhale, belly drop, shoulders roll back. Exhale, press in the hands around the spine. Inhale, lengthen. Tilting that pelvis toward the floor. Exhale, rounding, tilting the pelvis toward the ceiling. One more time. Inhale, pubic bone drops down. Exhale, pubic bone draws up. Inhale comes to neutral spine. And exhale, we'll find a little balance here. So draw that left knee to the center line, take the right leg out long. Draw in through the belly, find that neutral spine, and then tent the left hands as you lift the right leg. Press through that back leg nice and strong, let that right hip slightly drop, and then maybe left arm goes by the bicep. Breathe here. Good, another big inhale here. Exhale, round knee to nose, elbow to belly button. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend the elbow to the side, knee to the side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to the side. Good, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to the side. Inhale, lengthen, hold. Or take that left hand back, bend the back knee, press foot into hand, hand into foot, find a little chest opener. Another inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, release his hand. Exhale, release knee. Bring the knees wide, big toes touch. Find child's pose. Sitting back, relax the head. Big inhale here. And exhale. Another inhale. And exhale. Second side. Inhale brings you up. Exhale, hands under shoulders. Knees under hips to begin, and then the right knee comes to the center line. Extend left leg long. Draw in through the lower belly, nice long spine. Tense your right fingers as your left leg lifts. Staying here or adding on, right arm comes out, so biceps in line with the ear. Breathing here. Staying here, take an inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee and elbow to side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee and elbow to side. Third round, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to side. Inhale, lengthen, either hold here or reach back with that right hand, find the left foot, lift the chest, draw the heart forward. Another big inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, hand down. Exhale, knee down, knees wide. Child's pose, Savasana. Turn those palms up, maybe rest the forehead down, finding your breath. One more full inhale here. And exhale. Finding a little bit more movement in the spine. Plant those hands, inhale, shift the weight forward. Bring those knees just slightly in so they're slightly wider. Ground down and bring those hands a little half the hands width forward. And we're gonna do a little thread the needle movement and then a hold. So inhale takes the right arm up to the ceiling. Exhale, leave it under the left. Press back into that left hand. Inhale brings the arm up. Exhale, wind it under, bringing that right shoulder all the way down. Inhale brings you up. Exhale, bring it under. This time, hold. Let that right shoulder drop. Come up onto the left fingertips. Draw those hips back to the right. Then you have an option here. You can take that left arm, reach it forward like downward facing dog. You can keep it here on fingertips, rolling the shoulder back. Or maybe it reaches to the ceiling. Let your head be heavy. And then maybe final position here. Draw the hand to the opposite hip, helping those hips stay to the right. 2 full breaths wherever you are. Exhale fully. Inhale brings that left hand all the way back to the floor. Exhale, press yourself up. Good, second side here. Bring those hands slightly forward again. Tuck the toes, reset the pelvis, lengthen the spine. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, left arm comes all the way under. Inhale, reaches up. Exhale, under. One more time here, inhale up. And then exhale all the way under. Let that left shoulder be heavy. Come up onto the right fingertips, draw the shoulders back, find the twist as the hips draw back to the right. And again, you have options for your arms. Stay here. Arm comes forward like downward facing dog. Arm reaches up, or hand comes behind to find the bind. Let the head be heavy. 2 more full breaths here. Draw in through the belly. Lift the hips. Relax the head. One more full inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, releases and brings that right hand to the floor. Exhale, press yourself up. Bring those hands back down. Bring the knees in line. 1 cat-cow. Inhale, lengthen cow pose. Exhale, pressing down cat pose. Inhale comes to neutral spine. As you exhale, take those legs, go straight. Press it back, downward dog. You have the choice vinyasa if you'd like to, so chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog. Stay here for another breath if you'd like. Everybody meeting up on your knees. Roll forward plank. Bring those knees down. You might need a block. So if your heels or your hips don't reach your heels, you can always sit on a block. You can sit on a blanket, but you want to make sure your sit bones are pressing into something, your heels. For people that feel like they have a little bit more openness in their knees, sit all the way down to the floor, right? Once you get to your position, take those knees and kind of draw them back, right? Take that skin, draw them back. Lift the chest here. Press down into the hands, lengthen tailbone to the floor as you draw that low belly in. And breathe. So we're gonna do a little Gomukhasana arms. You might need your strap here. So taking your strap, if you have it, if you need it, put it in the right hand to begin. Inhale takes that both arms up. As you exhale, right hand down behind, draw that arm behind your head, press head into the arm. Lift the chest, lower belly in, and then taking that bottom hand, back of the hand to the back first. Then maybe finding the strap, working your hands toward one another. Maybe over time you don't need them. Elbows draw in, chest lifts, but those little baby ribs draw in. So corset your ribs in. Breathing here, 2 more full breaths. Take another inhale, grow long through the spine. Exhale, press down into the toes. Inhale, release bottom hand. Exhale, top hand release. Second side. I'm going to show you second side from the back view. Sitting here, take an inhale, brings both arms up. Exhale, left hand comes down. Draw that left hand behind your head, head into the arm. And then as you exhale, bring that right arm to the back, low back. So this might be your pose. If you have a strap, maybe you find the strap, start walking those hands toward one another. Draw in through the low belly so you're not opening your chest. It's a lot harder. Try not to round because that makes your hands grow away. And then working those hands toward one another. One more full inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, releases bottom hand. Exhale, releases top hand. From here, one more breath. Inhale, takes those arms up. Exhale, hands behind the back, interlink the fingers. Inhale, opens the chest, lift the heart. Exhale, release. As you inhale, roll forward, give those toes a little wiggle. Your choice, plant those hands, step it back, plank, vinyasa, or straight to downward dog. Mindful movements, breath and movement match. Nice full exhale, everybody meeting up, downward facing dog. As you inhale, take the right leg, lift it to the sky. Exhale, heel to bum, open the hip. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw knee to nose. And then step that right knee behind the right hand. Come to pigeon pose. Good. Ekapada Kapotasana. So lengthen that back leg back. Lift the chest. Come up onto the fingertips to pause. Good. Draw in through the low belly. Press into that front shin. Press into the back foot. Take another breath there. For some people, maybe hands hover. Maybe you find a little openness of the chest. Maybe you find a binding of the back leg. Good. Another breath there. And as you exhale, hands come down. As your hands come down, tuck the back toes even more. Straighten the back leg. Send your hips back. And then uncurl the back toe. All 5 toes press down and straight back. You might even check over your back shoulder. And then bring your elbows maybe to blocks or the floor. If you want to lengthen all the way out, I recommend having a pillow or a block underneath so your spine can stay long, but then those arms just reach and relax. Press your shin and back leg into the floor. Lengthen the spine. Breathe deep. One more full inhale here. Exhale. And then you can either stay here. We're going to go into a little bit of a twist and a quadricep stretch in the back leg. Take your left hand, bring your left hand to your right knee. Press down into that left elbow, lift the chest away from the floor, and then bring your right hand to your right hip. Roll the shoulders back. You might stay here with this twist, pressing down into the floor and lifting the chest. Maybe if you want to go a little deeper, bend the back knee. Reach the hand back for that foot to the pinky edge, and then pull foot toward your bum as you're pulling your hand or your foot away. See what it feels like to flex the foot. See what it feels like to point the foot. Maybe bring the heel all the way in. Maybe lengthen it out, open the chest. Good, and then release the foot slowly. Bring the hands back to the floor. Take an inhale there, back toes tucked. Exhale, press the hips back, downward dog. You have the choice, vinyasa, or take an extra breath in downward dog, pedaling the feet. Checking out right side, left side. Exhale fully, meeting up, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg reaches to the ceiling. Exhale, heel to bum, open the hip. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw knee to nose, and then bring the knee to the back of the left hand, pigeon pose. Take the back leg, extend the leg back, press the knee down, lift the chest. Back toes are tucked for now. Lift the heart, press into the front shin, drop the tailbone down as you draw the pubic bone up toward the chest. And again, you have options, binding, grabbing leg, maybe just holding here. Blocks are there for you too if you want to find a little bit more lift, but the floor is too far away. Take another breath there. Exhale. Inhale, bring hands to the floor. Exhale, straighten the back leg, send the sit bones to the back mat as you lengthen forward. And then uncurl the back toes. Press all 5 toes down as you start to lengthen out. Pause to the elbows, see how it feels. Right side, left side might be different. Pressing the back leg into the floor. Pressing that front shin into the floor as your neck and shoulders lengthen forward and ease in tension. One more full inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, come back up to those elbows. Exhale, find the right hand around the left knee for a little bit of leverage. Press down into that right elbow to lift the chest away from the floor. And then bring that left hand toward your low back. And again, you might stay here with the twist, just opening up, letting those hips drop. Or back leg bends. Reach for the pinky edge. Pull heel toward bum. Pull the hand away. Flex the foot to begin. Maybe point the toe. Maybe heel toward bum. Maybe open it up, pressing away, opening the chest more. Releasing that. When you feel equal, bring both hands back to the floor. Back toe is tucked, press into those hands, lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Again, you have the option, vinyasa. Stay here, downward dog, breath and movement match. Nice full inhale. Exhale. Everyone meeting up, downward facing dog. And then shift the weight forward into plank. Bring your knees down, coming into dolphin pose. Maybe you have the option for Pincha Mayurasana, so the forearm balance. But right now we're going to practice Ardha Pincha Mayurasana, so the half dolphin. Ground down into those elbows. Your elbows and your forearms are in line with your wrists, and then your shoulders are right over those elbows. Press into the hands, either flat down, or sometimes I even like to press my pinkies down. Sometimes I even like to take a block and press in on my block as I press down into the floor. So draw the shoulders away from the ears, lift the chest away from floor, toes tuck, lift your hips, and then look to your back toes. Good. Knees can be bent or as straight as you need, but get those hips over your shoulders. Good. Breathe here. Press down, squeeze in, draw up through the low belly. Option to keep both feet on the floor, or bring that left foot to the center line, take the right leg up to the ceiling. Keep the toes square to the ground, resist the urge to drop to the left, keep lifting up, and then right foot down, bring the left leg up. Maybe even look to those top toes, make sure all 5 toes point down. Press down, squeeze in. Left leg down, take an inhale, look forward, and then exhale, knees go wide, hips to heels, find child's pose. Arms can continue to reach forward, or maybe it feels good to bring the hands back by the feet, letting those shoulders drape over, letting the forehead rest down. 2 more full breaths here. Feeling confident with what you just did. If you're in forearm balance at the wall, start to come back, meeting up in downward facing dog. Reach those arms forward, press it forward, lift those hips. Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog. Exhale fully. Inhale, look to the middle of your mat. Hop, step, or walk both feet to the middle of your mat so that your feet are just slightly inside your mat, heels in, toes out. Lower those hips, come to a low squat. Press the elbows into those shins or calves. Lift the chest, draw in through the lower belly so chest lifts. Press the hands toward the chest and rock a little bit. Malasana, low squat, yogi squat. My favorite position. Exhale fully. And then inhale, takes the arms forward. Exhale, round yourself down. Place the feet on the ground. Extend both legs out. Sitting up nice and tall, this might be where you might need your blanket if your hips tend to tilt back. They have an anterior tilt. You want to draw them forward to bring them to a more posterior tilt. You want more of an anterior tilt, so tilting forward. So you're going to sit up onto your blanket, ground under those sit bones, kind of draw those fleshy part of your backside, your gluteus maximus, onto the bolster, so sit bones ground down, and then lengthen the legs out. Engage all 4 corners of your feet. Engage all 4 sides of your legs, and then lift the chest, and exhale full. Again, you have that strap around the balls of your feet if you'd like, but once you're there, hinge forward as much as you can and maybe lift the elbows. Draw the elbows back as your heart comes forward. Same can be the same if you reach to your feet. Try to resist rounding forward, but lift elbows out, and then bring chest forward, elbows out, shoulders back. Good, 1 more breath there. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, back to center. Taking that left leg, draw in so the sole of the foot is right next to the right thigh. Press that foot in, take a big inhale, lift the heart, square the chest to the long leg, and then exhale, hinge forward. Good, Janu Shirshasana. All right, so you have 1 leg here out, 1 leg in. Maybe you use the strap again. Reiterating all those points from the previous pose. As you start to lengthen forward, press heels down, press knees down. Exhale fully. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, back to center. Taking that left knee, draw it up. Press down and draw that foot just outside the hip. And then take both arms, reach them forward. You're going to take your left arm back. Maybe you find a bind. Maybe you just press here. Take an inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. If you can, bind all the way around the left hand, right hand. Press and extend through the chest. And then lengthen forward. Squeeze in as you lengthen the chest forward. Another full inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Draw up through the chest. Extend both legs out. Sitting up nice and tall. Paschimottanasana once again. Sitting up nice and tall, big inhale. And exhale, fold. Press through the heels, lift through the quadriceps. Belly comes forward, chest comes forward as shoulders draw back. Exhale fully. Inhale, lengthens out. Exhale, back to center. Taking the right knee in, Janu Shirshasana on the left. Sit up nice and tall, square the chest to the extended leg, and then exhale, fold forward. Press heels away, press knees toward the floor, lengthen the chest, and nice full breaths here. Big inhale. Exhale. One more full inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, lifts the heart. Exhale, back to center. Taking that right knee, draw it up. Placing that foot just to the outside of the hip. Both shoulders come forward. Inhale, lengthen to the extended leg. Exhale, find any type of a bind. Shoulders roll back. Draw it forward. If you have full bind, right hand behind, left hand behind, square the chest, squeeze in, and then lengthen forward. Press into that right foot as you squeeze the shoulders back and draw your chest to the extended leg. One more full inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Go ahead and extend those legs out. Coming into Navasana, our boat pose. So we're going to have options to go half boat, or you can stay with full boat. Come onto those sit bones, bend the knees, hands behind the thighs to start, roll the shoulders back, and maybe this is your pose. Heels can lift, spread through the toes, lengthen hands out. Squeeze in, lift the chest, right? You have this pose, you have legs all the way up, but keep yourself from dumping into your back. Keep lifting the chest. Good, take an inhale. Exhale, maybe lower, hover. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower. Good, one more time, take an inhale. Exhale, lift. Good, hold, take an inhale. As you exhale, soles of the feet together, Baddha Konasana. Good, so soles of the feet together. Let those knees go wide. A little special appearance here by Leroy. Take an inhale, squeeze knees up to your shoulders, and then exhale, press the soles of the feet together as you lift the heart. Shoulders roll back, tailbone drops down. Use your outer hips, and then aid those outer hips by pressing elbows into the thighs as you lengthen forward. And nice full breaths. You're thinking of chest coming forward, not nose to toes, but chest to toes. For those that have a little bit more flexibility, maybe elbows come forward. Maybe your chin eventually touches down to the floor. Another full inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lifts the heart. Exhale, back to center. Taking both legs out nice and wide. And again, if your pelvis starts to tip forward, you might need the block or the blanket underneath. Take your hands and physically draw those sit bones back. And then bring your hands behind you to start. Flex through the feet. You might even need to bend the knees. Shoulders roll back. Pause here. See how this feels. Activate those legs like you're standing on them, and then start to hinge forward. Over time, maybe hands can come forward, but be mindful that you're not rounding in the spine. Heart keeps lengthening forward. Maybe arms reach forward. Maybe you grab onto big toes. Maybe just your ankles. Keep the legs active as the heart presses forward. Full breaths. This is Uttanasana Konasana. Wide leg forward bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, back to center. Helping those knees underneath. Bend the knees, lean it back. Draw those feet in. And then you're going to make your way onto your back. All the way down onto your back. You have options. You can rest with the block underneath your hips if you're not planning on doing wheel or bridge pose. So you can place that right underneath the sacrum. Roll those shoulder blades under. Pause here. You have bridge pose. You have wheel pose. So you have your options here, whatever you'd like. I'm going to talk you through a bridge pose. And then you have 2 more options on your own or resting on this block until we're done there. Make sure when you're down that you're not resting your head on any ponytail or any type of headband. Make sure that gets released so that your head can press into the floor. Make sure your feet are hip distance and parallel. Lengthen your hands toward your feet. Press into those heels. Inhale, lifts your hips. Exhale, wind those shoulder blades underneath you. Bend the elbows, press those elbows into the floor, lift your fingertips to the ceiling. Tailbone lengthens to knees. Imagine drawing your heels toward your elbows as you press your shins toward the end of your mat. Back of your head presses into the mat as your chin lifts. Take another inhale. Exhale. Inhale, unwinds the shoulders. As you exhale, lower the hips. Let your inner knees touch in as your feet go as wide as your mat. A little mermaid pose. Pause here. See how you're feeling. Second round. So you have an option. Repeat bridge. Maybe full wheel. I'm going to go through another bridge pose and then work through wheel. If you have your wheel, your Urdhva Dhanurasana, please go through that. I'm going to go through another Setu Bandhasana bridge pose. Bring those feet hip distance and parallel. Extend hands toward feet. Press down to those feet. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, wind those shoulder blades onto your back. Maybe interlink fingers behind your back. Press those pinky edges down. Roll up higher onto the outer edges of your arms. Lengthen tail toward knees. Draw heels toward hands. Press shins toward the front of the room as your hips lift. Chin lifts. Back of the head presses down. Big inhale there. Exhale. Inhale, unwinds the shoulders, release the grip. Exhale, release the hips. Knees touch in, feet are wide. Take a moment. See how you're feeling. Maybe you want the block, maybe full wheel. I know for my body, I need full wheel. If I do it, I need my blocks. So I'm going to place those blocks underneath my feet. Hip distance and parallel. Press down into those feet. Take those arms, reach into the ceiling, bend the elbows. Either thumbs face the shoulders or fingers face the shoulders. Press down into those hands. Take an inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, come to the top of your head. Draw those arm bones back into their sockets. And then exhale, press the hips up. Good. Press the chest forward. Relax the shoulders slightly. Take another inhale. Exhale, slowly lower. Draw those knees down, hands by the belly, knees knock in. Take a nice full inhale. And exhale. Take another inhale. And exhale. You have the option here. After our twist, we're going to do a little twist, and if you'd like, after that twist, you have headstand if you'd like to do that. Or if headstand isn't in for you today, you can join us for Savasana. You can even let this tape run out, take as long as you want for that Savasana. So going into a twist to begin, shift both hips over to the right. Take that right knee into your chest, extend the left leg long. Draw the right knee all the way across the body, stacking right hip on top of left hip, and let that right shoulder be heavy. Taking that left hand, pressing it down onto the right thigh. Maybe even looking over that right shoulder. Your extended leg is active. Belly's drawing in. Tailbone lengthening to your extended heel. Exhale fully. Inhale, draws the knee back up. Exhale, place both soles of the feet on the ground. Shift the hips back to center. And then shift both hips your hips to the left. Right leg goes long. Draw that left knee into your chest. And then left knee goes to the right, stacking that left hip on top of the right. The left shoulder is nice and heavy. Breathing here. Maybe looking completely over to that left hand. Exhale fully. Inhale, brings the knee back to center. Exhale, both soles of the feet on the ground, bring the hips back to center. And then draw both knees into the chest. Round the spine, bring your forehead toward your knees. And then release the head, make the knees wide. Flex the feet to the ceiling, reach up for the heel edges of your feet. Draw the knees down wider than your chest. Lengthen tailbone toward the end of your mat as you resist those hands and feet against one another. Find a little release in the low back. Then maybe rocking. Again, you have the option here to go into headstand if you'd like. If your practice is feeling complete, you can end your practice with us here in Savasana. Take those arms and legs, give them a little shake. Release the soles of the feet to the ground. Finding yourself comfortable, extend those arms and legs out the distance of your mat. Letting your toes drop out. Letting the shoulder blades tuck onto the upper back. Chin slightly lifts. Getting out any wiggles you need, resting. Getting any support you need to your body. And then wherever you are in your breathing cycle, exhale fully. Take a full inhale through the nose. And sigh out the mouth. Again, inhale through the nose. Hold the breath for a moment. And then let it go. One final time. Inhale. Holding a bit longer. And letting go. As you release that breath, release tension, stress, any excess energy that's not serving you. Let yourself surrender into stillness, into quiet. Allowing your body absorb the energy that is created today in this practice. Take rest. Savasana. next breath to come in a little deeper. And on your next breath, bring some movement into the fingers and toes, maybe even your wrists and ankles. On your next breath, reach your arms back behind your head, slide your feet together, give yourself a long stretch from head to toe. And then slowly bending the knees, placing the feet as wide as your mat. Take an inhale here, and then as you exhale, drop both knees over to the left. Find a little windshield wiper. Inhale back to center, and exhale over to the right. Coming back to center, pausing there for a moment, take an inhale. And as you exhale, draw the knees into your chest. Using your arm as a pillow, roll over to your favorite side. Pausing there for a moment. Keeping the eyes closed. Checking in. And then pressing into that top hand, roll all the way over to that side as you extend the top leg. Press down with the hands, bring both hands up to bring you up. Come to a seated position, whatever is going to be most comfortable for you. And then once you're there, allow the eyes to close if they've opened. Hands come to the heart center. Lift your chest into your thumbs, thumbs press down into the chest. Allow yourself to come into the room, onto your mat, and into your body. Allowing the strength, the energy, and the breath of this practice help you as you transition from your mat into your day or evening ahead. Knowing that strength of your breath is always there for you whenever you need it. We'll seal this practice in with one final Om. Exhale fully. Take a full inhale. Bowing your head slightly. Taking a moment, thinking of one thing in your life that you truly are grateful for. And holding onto that image in your mind's eye as you raise your head with a smile. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for taking time for yourself today. Drink lots of water, eat your veggies, and wear some sunblock. We'll see you next time. Namaste. Thank you for taking this class and inspiring me. This is so dedicated to each and every one of you. You know who you are. I miss you guys so much. I miss that class. It brings a smile to my face all the time when I think of you. Drink lots of water, eat your veggies, wear some sunblock, send me an email, let me know how you like this. Namaste.